And now, because I never know when these recordings actually start, I'm just going to give it a second.
I think we're live.
We are, but I always start talking and then it cuts me off and I have to start talking again. So hi, everybody, and welcome to Book Chat with Tracie and Lashell. I am Tracie. That beautiful lady over there, that is Lashell Collins, and she's amazing, and she's my best friend, and I love her more than anything in this world. I feel like that just needs to be said. Okay, so anyway, tonight we're both really excited, and we're really happy because we're relaunching Book Chat. I know you guys don't know what that means quite yet, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna break it down.
Okay, we're gonna tell you.
We are, and we're going to break it down just a little bit. And before we do that, though, I need you guys to know we're going to be looking down a lot. We're going to be reading. We have lots of material that's not quite memorized. It usually never is, but it's very important for us not to miss anything tonight and not to skip over anything or to paraphrase anything because it's very important information.
It's information you need.
It is. It's information you need. Okay, so I see I'm already looking at my notes because I don't want to forget to tell you guys this. So anyway, let's go ahead and give you a tiny little rundown of kind of how tonight is going to work, and then we'll get into the bigger explanations. So tonight will be quick and easy. We're promised that we're not going to keep you hanging around too long because this is really going to be a short show. But we want to address the old Book Chat format, and then we want to kind of talk about how we're transitioning into a new format, and then we really want to tell you what that new format's going to look like and give you an interesting feel of it. We've discussed these topics. After we've discussed them, we're going to give you guys a little bit of information that's going to help you learn how you can enter a Book Chat exclusive giveaway. And I'm talking like massive book giveaway. We're giving away 17 prizes. Some of those are book bundles, some of them are book series. 17, it's a pretty big deal. So anyway, wait around to the end of the show. It's not gonna be that long. So if you're not watching this live, don't fast forward, okay? Like, don't, I know you guys. All right, so don't fast forward to the end just to get to the good stuff. We want you to hang around because we want you to hear this information. So wait to the end of the show and we'll give you all of the giveaway information that you need. Over to you, Lashell.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the old format and how we started. We started our first, we did our first broadcast in February with the idea of talking about books, exploring writing topics, gushing about all things romance. We planned months in advance, which is really great, but we wanted to cover topics like book signings and conferences and how to use Scrivener, dissecting the writing process, things like that. And another aspect was our bi-monthly interviews. Mm-hmm. Like every other month, we would do an author interview. And we created a website. We put together a schedule. We jumped in.
Yeah, we
did. Some of us jumped in kicking and screaming.
Some of us jumped in dragging someone kicking and screaming.
But we never really looked back.
No.
And we covered all those topics. We talked to a few authors, and we really just kind of fell into a rhythm with our shows.
We did. You know, it kind of came to this point, though, where we knew something was a little off. And at RWA this year, I'm sitting in a workshop, and I hear someone say, sometimes you have to take the journey to truly understand the destination. And I have this moment where I'm like, yes, like that totally resonated with me because that's what we did, Lashell. We started a journey and we were never really certain where we were going. We had a vague idea.
Sorry. I'm laughing because that reminds me of song lyrics by Aerosmith. You know, life's a journey, not a destination. Sorry.
You lost me.
I digress.
You lost me on that one. Okay. So I was having a moment. Lashell thought she needed to interrupt that moment. And now it's just going to feel very fake.
I'm blaming Steven Tyler.
Yeah, okay. So I have this moment where I'm like, this is exactly what we're doing, Lashell. We started a journey, but we were never really certain where we were going because we didn't really know what we wanted to achieve. We knew we wanted to do something. We were really excited about doing something. So instead of looking back, you know, we kept our eyes fixed forward. We were going to get through it. We were going to figure it out. And then we're like, wait a minute. What do we want from book chat? Where is it going? What are we going to do with it? Are we doing everything that we want it to do to get it to where we want it to be? Essentially, we were asking a lot of questions because it was all very scary.
Well, what we realized was that there are a lot of shows out there who are already doing that. They're already focusing on writing and craft and the career aspects of publishing and you know, which publishing track and all that. So while those things are great, it's not what we wanted from our show. It's not what we wanted to do. It's not what we, you know, what we originally set out to do. So we wanted something different. And so we realized that we had a unique quality in our author interviews. And that's what we felt like, that's what the one thing that really set us apart. So
we also had a really heavy focus on romance, and you don't get that. So we had those two things that were really working for us.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough. So we wanted to, it needed something. So we really honed in on the idea of our title, which is Book Chat. And we asked ourselves sort of, why aren't we talking more about books?
Because that makes sense.
If you're going
to have a show called Book Chat, you know, maybe you should talk more
about fashion.
I know, this is my monthly fashion shot. I just come here.
Or music. There you go.
Yeah, because you get your Aerosmith mentions and your Todd Kearns mention. Oh, and guys,
it's all good.
I feel like I need to point this out. I got this temporary tattoo at RWA. I keep seeing it on the camera. I want everybody to think I went and got tatted up without telling you. I didn't. It's fake. I got matching tattoos with Joseph, my son. We put them on today.
Oh.
And we felt like maybe we should try to look as much like Lashell as possible since she has her tattoos.
There you go.
So anyway,
I'm starting trends everywhere.
Look at that. I interrupted the show for no reason.
That never happens on Book Chat.
Never. That's another unique quality that we really have working for us. You know, we always stay on track and we never get distracted. We're never sarcastic.
No.
Okay, so back on track. With hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of discussion well into the mornings of
I kept her up past her bedtime.
She kept me up past my bedtime. And you guys need to understand that's not something I let anyone do. So anyway, we did a lot of talking. You know, Lashell in her bed and me and mine, and we're just like blah, blah, blah. And talking a lot and having like really serious conversation about what we wanted to do with our show. We were able to finally achieve this sense of perspective at 4 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday or something. I don't even know. The days just kind of went meshed together.
No.
So we talked about how we wanted to operate our show and to narrow our focus and to really get excited about what we're doing because we both love this so much and we want it to work and we want it to be what we want it to be. So we're really excited about the new direction that we finally are taking. So here's the so Lashell gave me the whole next page.
It's not a page. It's just a paragraph.
It's a whole paragraph. I even passed the camera back over to you so you could read, and I'm still reading. Okay, so we're bringing you twice as many author interviews. Instead of doing them every other month, we're kind of doing back-to-back months, skip one, back-to-back months, skip one. And that means in our year, because we're doing 10 months, you know, stints of Book Chat. In a year, 60% of our shows will be author interviews. We're really excited about that because we love having other romance authors on the show and we love talking to them. And we feel like that's something it's something we're really comfortable with. And it's really nice to have those discussions with like-minded people. And it's fun to watch Lashell tell other authors their books.
But I love that book.
If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, check out last month's author interview with Mika James. Lashell actually told an author she hated her book.
I hate that book, but I love that book.
Okay, and since I feel like author interviews is not really something that I need to explain to you guys, it's very self-explanatory, I do want to talk to you about what the other 40% of our show has now become. We're going to be calling them book spotlights. And this was the point where I was going to throw confetti, and I realized I didn't have confetti, so in practice before we went live, I threw a bunch of M&Ms. They're all over my
They looked pretty, but you could hear them crashing.
Yeah, they're all over my dining room floor. The cat was pushing some of them around in the kitchen. I have to clean that mess up, and I didn't want to make twice as much mess. So anyway, I got distracted again. So anyway, we're calling them book spotlights, confetti. And that is something that we do need to talk about, because that's something you guys don't know about yet. And that is the new direction of our show, and we're super excited. So the book spotlights will work a little bit like a book club meeting. Lashell and I are going, I'm sorry, what?
I said we hope. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, that's truly what we're hoping for. I keep trying to, there we go, pass the camera back and forth between us because it's not alternating naturally like it's supposed to. So I keep pressing the button. I keep pressing the button to send it back to you, and it's not working. So anyway, let's explain our technical difficulties.
That's okay. They can just look at your pretty face all night.
How you doing? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're going to choose a book, and we are going to read it. And we're also going to encourage readers and viewers of Book Chat to read it as well. Because what we're really hoping for is for you guys to engage and participate in these book spotlight discussions. And that's the reason why we're doing them only 40% of the time, so that we have time to read the books and we have time to really dissect them and have a real conversation about the book, of everything about it. Just kind of dissect it and review it and tear it apart in all the fun and good ways. Like, we really want to do that. So our first book spotlight was actually supposed to be tonight. We had one planned, and we were really excited about it. But we realized we cannot just jump into a book spotlight without really explaining to you guys the new direction of our show. I keep saying new direction.
What is a new direction?
It is, but I feel like I haven't like really phrased it any differently. But so yeah, we wanted to give you guys an idea of what the new concept was. Ooh, concept. And we felt like it was best to kind of put off that first book spotlight for tonight. And we'll see you guys in November anyway, because you're going to tune in and you're going to watch for our first one. And I think it's going to be really exciting. So you guys can check Facebook or tracieandlashell.com or anywhere you can find Tracie and Lashell to figure out what book we finally land on, what book we're going to do our spotlight on. And then you guys can read it and you can join in on the discussion in November. Lashell, back to you.
Okay, so now this is the part that you all stuck around for. We're going to talk about the giveaway information.
I need more M&M's to throw.
So the Book Chat relaunch means a lot to us, and because we're thrilled about the new concept instead of direction, we wanted to bring you guys in on the fun. So we decided to give away as many books as we could
drum up.
Gather. So we decided we're going to do a small giveaway each month. How fun is that? So tune in each month and we're going to do a small giveaway. But since this is the relaunch of our show, we're doing this massive giveaway and 17 prizes. So 17. So here's what you need to know to enter.
Awesome. So I actually have this lovely screen up that you guys can look at. These are the things that you guys do need to know in order to enter, and it's very simple. You'll need to go online and leave your response in the comment section of one of these, either this YouTube video, our Facebook page, or our Google Plus page, and just leave a response to at least one of the following. You don't have to do all four, just one. What do you think of the new Book Chat format? Do you like this new direction that we've taken? Do you like the changes? Why or why not? Number 2, if you have a question, ask us because we would love to answer it. Number 3, who is your favorite romance author? And I will give you M&Ms if you say it's me. Actually, we're really kind of curious who you guys are reading and why you read them, and we'd like to track those romance authors down and get them on our show. So there's that. And then number 4, tell us about a romance novel or novella that you've recently enjoyed, because maybe we'll want to read it and feature it on the show, because we may just happen to do a book spotlight on it.
And then how fun would that be?
I think it would be super fun.
So we're going to keep this particular giveaway open until Sunday, August 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep. So you guys need to get your responses in as soon as you can. There's a lot more information about the fine details of the giveaway on the book chat blog. So go to tracieandlashell.com, and at the top, blog is over, I think, at the very end. And
let me pull it up. I can actually show it to you guys.
Oh, cool.
I figured out this new setting on my. I am pretty excited about it. We are live right now on the website. It's right. Oops, nope, we're not there quite yet. Right here up in this upper corner.
Yeah. So just click on that, and it'll give you access to the giveaway details. It's all right there.
Yeah, okay, so that's really it for tonight. We wanted to just sit down, address the changes with you guys, and let you know what's going on with the show. We're really excited about it. We're sorry that it took so long for us to kind of get to this point where we knew what we were doing. But again, we were taking that journey, and I feel like we're finally getting to that destination, and I'm really, really excited about it. It's all rainbows and butterflies from here. Yeah, you know, we're so excited. Oh, I have a bruise. Sorry, I just noticed that. I just noticed that in the camera. Oh my gosh, ADD. All right. So anyway, guys, please, I'm begging you, join us next month as we sit down and talk to romance author Anne L. Parks. She is an incredible woman. She's hilarious, and I'm sure she's going to make you laugh. I've got my bleep button ready because she's a potty mouth. But she wants to, come on the show and talk about
And her new book is so good.
Oh, have you read it yet?
I started it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's incredible because I actually started reading it last month, and it was so good. So anyway, of Demons and Stones, you should read it because she's going to be on the show talking about it. And then in October, you guys, I'm going to try to get through this without squealing. In October,
how possible?
We are going to be talking to Elizabeth Barone. Okay. You guys need to understand, I have a girl crush on Elizabeth Barone, and I have since the moment I discovered her, and I probably always will. I think she's an incredible person, an incredible writer, and I'm so excited to do this screen-to-screen, face-to-face thing with her, and I'm so excited. Okay, so that's in October, so if you guys want to see me, like, seriously fangirling, October's the time to tune in. And then in November, it's time for our first book spotlight, and again, we still don't know what we're going to be talking about or what book we're going to be watching.
But we'll figure that out within the week and get it up on the website.
I said what book we're going to be watching.
Wouldn't that be cool, though, if you could watch the book? No, because then it would be called a movie. Never mind.
I feel like my life is a book and I watch everything. Okay, so really, what was I going to tell you guys? Oh, we are taking a winter hiatus in December and January. So we're taking a 2-month break, and then we're starting back over in February, which is very exciting. And we're going to be kicking off next year with another book spotlight. So we're kind of doing back-to-back book spotlights, and that should be really exciting. That's really all for tonight. So if you have any book recommendations, Lashell, carry it away.
Really, the only thing I'm reading Of Demons and Stones because we'll be talking to Leanne, A.L. Parks, and I am reading this little gem that I picked up at RWA. Let me
tell you guys something about this book real quick. This book has Lashell wanting to give up on life. She was like, this is the best writing I have ever in my life read, and I should just stop writing because I'll never be this good.
Yeah, that was me pretty much after like 5 pages, maybe just 5 pages in.
It's crazy because she's incredibly talented, and she's like having a meltdown over this incredible book that you should apparently read because apparently it's the best writing in the world.
It is the best writing in the world. It's No Anything, and it's Slave to Sensation. It's book 1 in the her Side Changeling series, and it's incredibly, hugely popular, and she's just awesome. She's awesome.
I as far as book recommendations go, I wanted to start a new book today. I have no idea what that new book would have been, but I wanted the chance to actually start a new one today, and I didn't. So I'm just going to recommend the most recent thing that I've read, which was Coming Back. This was actually the book that we were going to spotlight tonight. It is the most recent thing that I've read. I try to always tell you guys, read what I'm reading now, but I'm not reading anything now. So let's see. Yeah, as far as book recommendations go, I got nothing for you. That's what I've got for you. Yeah, so dead air.
Plugs?
Okay. Yeah, so
Book plugs?
I've got nothing, so go ahead.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
I have got, I've got a couple things. I've got, first of all, my Kelly Family series. I've got the next book in that series. It's called The Smoking Gun. And and I'm not doing a pre-order or anything, but I'm going to upload it. Hopefully it'll be live like September 13th. And the other thing I've got is I'm part of a box set called Alpha Shifter Seductions, and there is a pre-order up on that, and there are 12 of us, and it's a lot of amazing, amazing shifter romance authors, and I'm really excited about being a part of it.
I need to write a book. It's like
that releases on, I want to say September 28th.
She thinks?
I think.
You're totally on top of your business.
I am. I'm on top of things.
Says Tracy. Who's never on top. I can't say anything. I'm never on top of mine. I'm like, I'm lucky if I know one day to the next what I'm doing. But I was just thinking, I need to write a shifter romance so I can get in on all of those shifter romance box sets they do. So I'm wondering if there's anything like unicorn shifter romance.
There are. Oh my God. There are horse shifters and dragons and
unicorns are
somebody. I saw somebody had an alligator shifter book. Like, that was a new one for me.
Biting.
But yeah, all types.
All types.
All types.
Poster shifter romance.
Say that again.
Poster shifter romance.
I don't know about that.
Toaster erotica. I feel like every episode we have to mention toaster erotica.
Toaster erotica.
Just because. That's a shout out to you, JC Hannigan. So if you're watching the show tonight, we were able to get you in this show as well. All right, so guys, that's it for tonight. Go over to the blog on tracieandlashell.com if you want more information about our massive book giveaway. And we're really, really excited about all the new things that are happening. So Lashell, if you want to say goodbye, I'm going to go ahead and end this call.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Enter the giveaway.
Enter the giveaway, yes.